Well, Brogan, congratulations. We heard it's your birthday in a few hours. That must be a lovely way to celebrate a third round TKO.
Well, yeah, I felt like when I knew it was on the 22nd, I was like, oh, actually my birthday is the next day, so I kind of have to win. Otherwise, yeah, it wouldn't feel as good.
Yeah, it would have been a bit of a sad occasion otherwise.
Yeah, I always keep positive anyway, because I always say, like, once you wake up tomorrow, you have to pick it up anyway and have to, you know. But yeah, I definitely wanted to win.
Yeah. Well, that was exciting and explosive to watch. How did it all unfold from your perspective? You could definitely see, the intensity pick up, especially in that final round there.
Yeah, I've been working on, like, because I've done Muay Thai and making sure, like, different styles. I know that people like come like one championship, like to watch the Thai boxing. But I've been trying to make sure that, like, my MMA style over the years is like keeping the Muay Thai, but make sure I'm doing the boxing where I'm holding my opponent off. It's to keep wrestling and like learn different ways, and it's coming together where I'm able to hold my guard a bit more and land punches without having to throw like too many combinations that like get you taken down. And yeah, over time I'll slowly pick it up where I feel like I could do more kicks and more things, but I've had a couple losses as I've come through, so I'd got to kind of work your way. Can't be shooting like Stephen Curry after a couple of fights, you have to like slowly hit your threes again, and then the next fight you can maybe do a couple more threes or something. That makes sense.
Absolutely, one step at a time. Yeah. And we know that you've lived and trained right around the world. How did you prepare for tonight?
I've slowly, I've tried to be a bit more, I've got a bit more spiritual myself, where I've had things happen. I've like learned from Thai boxing about culture and so I've kind of took time off and just didn't take time off, but I kind of like just did martial arts without thinking, and then I got more fights offered and I had things happen, so I kind of had to fight. And then I've slowly, with the guys, tried to like, people think Muay Thai, they like copy Muay Thai, but Muay Thai is a bit like a culture thing, like rugby, like in South Africa or New Zealand. There's an attitude behind the game that you're playing, not just the. Sometimes we think when we watch the sport, like we can go to the bat and box, but sometimes like the Russians or something. Everyone wrestles. I've gone to America. Everyone wrestles, but the Russians, that energy when they wrestle, it's like the same wrestling, but the energy towards each other makes it easier to wrestle. Like in Thailand, it's a happy-go country, so everyone when they do Muay Thai, relax. But when sometimes in Australia you do Muay Thai, people just copy the style rather than like. It's also the culture behind the Muay Thai.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm trying to add. I think that's important when we're doing MMA, how we work together as a team, and like whether it's playing rugby and we play MMA rugby, or we do something like where we pass the ball around and we build as a team. It makes it easier to train and come together rather than just building up individuality, where sometimes countries like Russia and MMA like have a brotherhood, and I think it's important, like especially since like COVID and things like that, a bit of division with people, and I think you need to like create that origin feeling or something like with football teams where people can come together and actually train martial arts, because it's easy for martial arts to get caught up, and then it's hard to like open up, and then people start doing jiu-jitsu a bit, and then you think it looks like something, but actually it's like kind of lost. It hasn't lost. It's different for everything, but sometimes it can get forgotten.
Absolutely. Well, you're back in the win column. You've got faith in the process, as you say. So what's next for you?
I'm not sure. I'm going to go back with the team. Hopefully, build up some rally points. I'm also thinking about maybe going to China for a little bit, to the Shaolin Temple, just to zen out for a little bit and do some kung fu for myself, and then come back here to Eternal and put on another show for you guys. And yeah. Just keep going, I guess.
Yeah, awesome. But for now, a few birthday celebrations.
Yeah, I'm taking it easy. I don't want to get off track, because I have gone a little bit off track in the past, just trying to feel myself out, feel out what life's all about. And now I'm like, so yeah, I'm just going to go celebrate soberly, have a couple of Coca-Colas, and yeah, and have a good night.